Time to level collapse. 1 hour. Warning. All access to safe rooms is now closed. We'd been waiting for a few hours now. Just sitting there while Juicebox changed form to entertain us. After the appearance of the demon, the following hours of silence were jarring. Juicebox was actually being super helpful, showing us forms of monsters I'd never heard of and then showing me the best way to kill them. Some of these monsters were listed in the cookbook, but for many of them, the weaknesses weren't noted. I was taking notes of everything. Each time she changed, Juicebox reverted to her buzzard form before forming into something else. Creature had a special hunting ability that could find creatures hidden in the sand. Eventually, I got sick of waiting. We were running out of time. I know you're there, Maggie. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you want to talk, come on out. A full minute of silence followed. But then the voice came. They told me about the potion. Chris, Maggie, called from their hiding place. A chill washed over me. It sounded as if they were directly below me, which startled me. It was muffled, but still super close, almost like the voice was whispering in my ear. It was why nobody had been able to find them. Rock creatures all came with camouflage abilities. It turned out Chris had the ability to burrow into sand dunes and disappear. Yeah, I said. I slowly moved away. Next to me, Mongo squawked. Juicebox took flight, pointing downward. They were actually several feet away from where the voice was coming from. Another ability? Donut moved to jump atop the dinosaur. I continued talking, loudly. I got this weird yam thing in a sponsor box, and at first, our manager guy couldn't figure it out. I don't know if you saw what happened earlier, but that Samantha doll head that was out here, she helped him figure it out. It actually has multiple uses. The yam thing grows in lava or magma or something. I honestly don't remember what the difference is between the two. But anyway, the yam can either be used for a type of special ink for scrolls, or it can be used for a few different lava-themed potions. It can be a special type of healing scroll for lava rock monsters like Chris, or it can be used as a phase potion for people to be able to easily pass through lava rock. And that's what Mordecai made for us. A phase lava rock potion. Once I take it, you won't be able to touch me. Chris's arms will go right through me. Juicebox indicated they were moving. They'd been slowly creeping through the sand in full camouflage mode. Juicebox had sensed their presence an hour ago, and she'd quietly pointed it out to us. I wouldn't be able to do anything until they revealed themselves. My pulse quickened. We didn't have Katya here with her special bolt. This was it. They have my other daughter, Carl. They're going to bring her back. They're going to turn her into a monster and make someone kill her if I don't do this. I can't let it happen. They're doing this to all of us, I said slowly, sliding along the sand. We all lost someone, Maggie. We could have worked together. You got misled. I regret what happened with Yvette, but you're focusing your anger on the wrong people. You don't understand, she replied after a moment. I'm not angry anymore. They had to move very slowly to keep from being detected. She could throw her voice, and she made it seem like she was stalking me. But I wasn't the target. The winding box was. They're going to try to move it, or drop it down into the temple below. They only needed to move it 5 feet. Chris is a good guy, I said, slowly moving away from the sand dune. The phase lava rock potion only lasted a minute, so I didn't want to take it too soon. He didn't do anything to you, and you're torturing him. You should just go down the stairs, Maggie said. I'm sorry it has come to this. I was so angry. So blinded by what you'd done. I wasn't a bad person before this. I swear I wasn't. But I have to protect my family, no matter what. I thought it was done when I killed Frank, but I was wrong. When the Caprid came to us in the rest area, it told me it'd help if we killed you. Caprid? Prepotente? That didn't make sense. She had to be talking about another creature. Maggie suddenly shouted, "Fuck your warnings! If it's legal to happen, then it's legal to say out loud, fuck all of you. What are you going to do? Accelerate me? Now!" I realized she was talking to the AI. Or someone else. He's a cleric. A goat thing. A liaison. He said I have to stop you, or... She stopped talking. Carl. I think she's lost her ability to speak. Donut.
She's still there! She's going to take the box!
Carl. Katya, how much time is left? Katya.
10 minutes, give or take.
Carl. It's close enough. Maggie! I called. I edged closer to the box, positioning myself just behind them. I hope you can hear me. I'm sorry it's come to this. That doesn't mean we can forget what happened, but I'm sorry how everything played out. You got dealt a shitty hand, and that really sucks. I'll let you... Chris erupted out of the ground next to the winding box. I slammed onto the phase potion. I rushed toward the lava rock creature as he picked up the box out of the ground, and he hurled it as hard as he could. It sailed through the air in the same direction I'd tossed the Samantha head. The door atop the box ripped open, and the two watches went flying in different directions. The phase potion made it so I could move through both lava and lava rock. I reached forward, fingers open, right into Chris's head. I grasped until I felt it there, lodged in his brain. The worm was the size of my palm, the only part of his body that was solid, and it felt like an uneven, squirming sausage. I thought of that god-crushing slit the demon. I pulled. I was expecting it to explode in my hand. I was phased, but it wasn't. But it didn't die. Instead, it bit my palm and started to burrow even as I retracted my hand. Gah! I cried, pulling my hand to my chest. Chris collapsed in front of me. I reached to grab the tail end of the long, black worm with my left hand, but I missed, and it burrowed inside. I felt her there in my arm, moving through my body, like a sub diving below the waterline. She disappeared. Shit, I cried. I scrambled into my inventory. There. I waited the 2 more seconds on my potion countdown, and I slammed on the double healing potion, the same one I'd used to cure my parasitic infection on the 3rd floor. Mordecai had said this would work, but only if I drank it before she got to my brain. And she'd get there fast. The last time I'd taken the potion, I'd vomited out the parasites. This time, she came right out of my goddamn neck, bursting forth like I'd been shot by a sniper. Blood showered as she rocketed out of me. It felt as if I'd been hit with a hammer. She thrashed, her health in the red with poison pulsing over her. Blood spewed from the hole in my neck. I moved to stomp her down, but before I could get her, Mongo jumped forward and grabbed her. Chew! I croaked as I clenched my hand against the massive neck wound. I tried to click heal.
You've been rendered woozy! You ain't clicking shit right now. Nighty-night.
Before I passed out, I watched Mongo gleefully crunch down on the form of the scurry worm, ripping the tiny crawler into mulch, and thus ending the saga of Frank Q and Maggie Mys.